Well, a very good evening to everyone gathering there for this Shake the Blues live stream. It's a great pleasure to be here tonight. And Tim, I see your message. Great, fabulous. I'm going to do an all blues evening. So we'll just wait for a couple more people to show up. But just want to thank you all so much for coming. Oh, Stephen, you're asked for Chasing the Groove. Thank you so much for coming, Stephen. Unfortunately, I don't have that one under my fingers right at the moment. But anyway, so greetings from my home in Cambridge, England, to yours, wherever you are. And it's good to have you here this evening. We were thinking one more live stream. It's been quite a few months now, and we've been doing some live streaming every month or so. We do something, and I just thought, well, one more before we celebrate the holidays and before we go into January in the new year. Shake those blues, as they say. So anyway, I got a request from from David, who was asking me to play an old Big Bill Broonzy tune called In the Evening, and it seems like a good place to start. So I'm going to go into that and make sure if there's anything in the sound, because I'm my own tech person, make sure if there's anything in the sound that's not quite happening, I can fix it. I think. Let's hope. So thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you here. This is In the Evening. Baby, when the sun goes down, in the evening, baby, when the sun goes down, ain't it lonesome when the one you love is not around, when the sun goes down. Get some rest. I tried to get some rest last night. I was so tired. I tried to get some rest. Ain't it lonesome when the one you love. Baby, when the sun goes down, in the evening, baby, when the sun goes down, ain't it lonesome when the one you love is not around, when the sun goes down. Thank you very much to David for asking me to play that one. That's an old tune I learned off a Big Bill Broonzy record. It's called In the Evening. And So we'll sort of think of that as like our sound check. If everything sounds okay to everyone, we'll rock on. I can read your comments on the right-hand side of my screen. So if you see me glancing there every once in a while, I'm just seeing what you're saying, making sure everything's okay. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you here. So glad you came in to join me for my last gig of 2020. Who knew? Who knew this would be how we'd be wrapping up 2020? So anyway, let's say goodbye to 2020 and let's bring in 2021 in our own way and in our own time. But I was thinking we could play some of these old blues songs. So I'm going to start with a little mashup of a couple of tunes that I hope you like. One I've don't think I've ever played publicly before, and the other you've heard me do before, from Brooks's Blues. Stockings, hesitation shoes. Good God Almighty, got them hesitation blues. Tell me how long must I have to wait? Tell me how long must I hesitate? Oh, a nickel is a nickel, a dime is a dime. I got a house full of kids. God, I hope one of them's mine. Tell me, how long must I have to wait? Tell me, how long must I hesitate? Whoa, I'm standing on the corner with a dollar in my hand. I'm looking for a woman who's looking for a man. Tell me, how long must I have to wait? How long must I hesitate? Yeah. St. Peter knows how to jelly roll. Tell me, how long must I have to wait? Tell me, how long must I hesitate? Oh, a hesitation this, a hesitation that. Good God Almighty, I'm a hesitation cat. Tell me, how long must I have God Almighty, I got them hesitation blues. Tell me how long must I have to wait? Tell me how long must I hesitate? Tell me how long must I hesitate? Tell me how long must I hesitate? Hesitation Blues with a little mashup with Johnny Hooker's Boom Boom up at the top of that. Right. Well, I'm going to switch guitars and play this old Guild Archtop. I just want to say it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, it's a huge help when you do subscribe. And if you want to know when I've got new videos up, like this week I posted a duet with my friend Rab Noakes, and I'm putting up stuff that I record in the studio regularly, and doing these live streams from time to time. If you want to know, hit that little bell and that will give you a notification when I'm gonna do something, when something's happening. But it's great to have you here. If you're in a position to do so, and if you feel inspired to do so, you can donate. Go down the bottom of this page, and then there's a link. There's a link to make a donation. But just stay and enjoy yourself. It's just great to be able to play a little music here. I'd like to do a song now that I haven't recorded yet, but it's a great old tune, and it has a couple of things that are near and dear to my heart. And the first and foremost is it's a style of blues called the Piedmont Blues, and the Piedmont is where I come from. I was born and raised in Georgia. I was born and raised in Statesboro, and the type of blues music that happened in that swath between Georgia up into North Carolina, South Carolina, all that bit where I was raised, is a style of blues, a finger-picking blues called Piedmont Blues. And I don't remember really hearing it as a child, but I know it was there. When people played guitar, they played it in a Piedmont style. That's just the way it was. And I just love the sound of it. So this is a Piedmont Blues tune, and it's also a song about trains, about a great train called the CC&O. And so I thought this would be a good one to play here tonight. So the CC&O. Gonna ride the blind, gonna ride the seaboard, gonna ride that blind. I'm gonna ride that train they call the CC line. The CC&O is the best train I ride. Well, the CC&O is the best train I ride. That's the train to ease your troubled mind. My mama told me, my daddy told me too. My mama told me, my daddy told me too. My mama told me, and my daddy told me too. That CC be the death of you. I wonder where the engineer has gone. Oh, I wonder where the engineer has gone. I wonder where the engineer has gone. I feel like riding all night long. Gonna ride the seaboard, gonna ride the blind. Gonna ride the seaboard, gonna ride that blind. Gonna ride the seaboard, gonna ride that blind. I'm gonna ride that train they call the CC line. I'm gonna ride that train they call the CC line. That's the CC&O, great old Piedmont tune. Thank you so much for joining me. I see your comments coming up. That's great. That's great. Fantastic. Philip and Leslie. David, good to see you. Jeff, yeah. Andrew, Donna, yeah, fantastic. Great. Glad that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'd like to do a tune now. I'd like to dedicate this one to a fella who's passed away, but he gave me something really interesting when I was young, and that's that he opened up the world of moving up the neck of the guitar. I had moved from Georgia up to Boston, and I didn't really know a lot about guitar playing. I played guitar, but I didn't know about what I was playing, and I was recommended by a guy I knew in my town. He said, oh, go see this fella John Doug Cloyd, and he was a jazz guitarist, and he opened up the world of playing up the neck of the guitar, and I didn't really understand it. I was 18 and I was full of like rock and roll and being a rock star, and I don't really think I listened that closely, if you know what I mean, but it stayed with me and it affected my playing because over time I took that on. So this song, I feature his style of guitar, the type of guitar that he taught me. I feature it in the solo, but this is a great old tune. I learned this from the music of Bessie Smith. It's a great old tune called After You've Gone. It's a good breakup song. Now listen, honey, while I say, how can you say that you are going away? Don't say that we must part. Don't break my aching heart. You know I loved you for many years, loved you night and day. How can you see me? Can't you see me? Listen while I say, after you gone and you left me crying, after you gone, there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel so sad. You'll miss the greatest lover that you ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine, and you will want me only after you're gone, after you've gone away. After you gone and you left me crying, after you gone there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel so sad. You'll miss the greatest lover that you ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine, and you will want me only. There'll come a time after you're gone. Oh, after you've gone away. Yeah. That's After You've Gone. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for joining me here tonight for the Shake These Blues. I understand I'm seeing some messages pop up that there was some confusion over the links, and I'm sure that's operator error. I will have a word with my staff, who is me. But I knew it was going too well the first time for it to go well the second time. So, but it's good to be on here in my new home on my YouTube channel. So thank you for joining me. I'd like to do a song now. I put out a request to a handful of people and asked what they might like to hear. And Ken, who has just arrived, asked for this great old Mississippi John Hurt song, Lewis Collins, and it's just a great old tune. And Mrs. Collins weeps and moans. Mrs. Collins weeps and moans when her son Lewis left home. The angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Laid him away, laid him once, Louis shot two. Bob shot once, Louis shot two. Bob shot Louis, shot him through and through. Oh, the angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. Oh, the angels laid him away. When they heard Louis was dead, when they heard Louis was dead, all the pretty women, well, they dressed in red, and the angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angels laid him away. Oh, kind friends, ain't it hard? Oh, kind friends, ain't it hard to see our friend Louis laid out in a graveyard, and the angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. Oh, the angels laid him away. That's Lewis Collins. Thank you, Ken, for the request. That's great. Well, I'd like to dip back into my back catalog, way back. This is a song from a record I made in 1992, and it's an album called Back to Mercy. It came out on a label called Green Linnet Records in the USA, and I've revisited this song over the last couple of years, and so it has a slightly different, kind of brought it up to date a little bit, because it was a very young blues song. So this is version 2020. So this is a song called Stormy Weather. The sunshine, here comes the rain, rat-a-tat-tat on the window pane. We're in for some stormy weather. I've changed my opinion about the rain. I no longer think it falls on all of us the same. Something tells me we're in for some stormy weather. The water rising and the sky is falling down. I hope we built this house on solid ground. Pay attention, don't play the fool, just hunker down and keep your cool. We're in for some stormy weather. Water rising, the sky is falling down. I hope we build this house on solid ground. There goes the sunshine, here comes the rain, rat-a-tat-tat on the window pane. We're in for some stormy weather. We're in for some stormy weather. We're in for some stormy weather. That's stormy weather. That's going way back. Way back. I fell in love. I thought you felt the same as you turned away. I knew my love's in vain. Oh, I'm a walking you off of my mind. I found a road long enough to walk you off of my mind. As far as I can see, the clouds are so low. Pretty soon I'm walking through the rain and the snow. I'm a walking you off of my mind. I found a road long enough to walk you off of my mind. They say the West is big, the country's so wide, I could walk all day and never reach the other side. I'm walking you off of my mind. I found a road long enough to walk you off of my mind. From Houston to Dallas is a mighty long way. From Dallas to El Paso I'll be walking today. I'm a walking you off of my mind. I found a road long enough to walk you off of my mind. Yeah. Texas, I'll keep moving on. I'll circle this globe until the memory's gone. I'm a walking you off of my mind. I found a road long enough to walk you. I found a road long enough to walk you. I found a road long enough to walk you off of my mind. Yeah. That's Walk You Off My Mind. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight for Shake These Blues. It's a blues-themed evening here. It's fabulous to have you here. I just decided maybe it's a great way to send 2020 packing is just to do a blues night. And, you know, there's something in these songs that really grabs me. And so I've always had an ear for the blues. And thank you for those of you who sent in your song requests. That was great. Someone asked me to play a song I wrote sort of about Herbert Hoover, really, in a way. But it's a song from a record I made called New Everything. And this is a song called Prosperity. And it's about that moment in history where Herbert Hoover said to the American people, listen, everything's going to be great and everyone's going to be very wealthy very soon. And that was roughly about half a year before the stock market crashed and we went into the Great Depression. So it was one of the ironic statements. But he used to say some of his speeches, he used the phrase that there will be a chicken in every pot. And I always thought that was kind of an interesting thing. So it was like a promise. So anyway, so I wrote this song in that style, in a sort of 20s and 30s bluesy style. And it's just a real fun one to play. I was sort of thinking of pre-Dust Bowl ballad stuff. Anyway, let's see how we do. I haven't played this one in years. Thank you for the request. Times are lean, the picking slim, there's little left to go around. The president says it will be okay, it will be different next year. The streets are mean, it's push and shove, and jobs are hard to find. The president says, keep the faith, it will be different next year. Keep the faith, hold your head up high, give it all you got. Wait and see, there's a time next year, there'll be a chicken in every pot. Chicken in every pot. Well, the times are lean, the picking slim, there's little left to go around. The president says it will be okay, it will be different next year. It will be different next year. It will be different next year. Thank you very much. That's called Prosperity. But I haven't played that song in years. That's great. Great fun to revisit that one again. That's cool. I'm seeing a couple of nice messages coming by. Let's see. Someone asked for Gambling Man. Someone asked for Frank DeLandry. Let's see. That's cool. Tony asked about Hesitation Blues. Tony, I did that in the beginning. So you can go back and rewatch this. That's the great thing about these YouTube things is they stay on as things you can look at later. So that's cool. Thank you so much for joining me for Shake These Blues. We're sending 2020 packing with some blues music, and we'll be glad to see the back of it. And so thank you for joining me. It's so good to have you here. If you are in a position to make a donation to the cause, it's great. It's a great help. This is my last gig of the year. And down below in the credits, there will be a link, and you can click on it, and it'll take you to the usual places. But I thank you. But if not, just enjoy yourself. Just thank you so much for joining in. Let's do a little bit of Gambling Man. I haven't done this one probably since the summer, so let's see how this goes. Many of you know that I'm a big fan of the Everly Brothers, and if you've seen me with State of the Union, you know that we like to do Everly Brothers songs in our shows. And if you caught myself with Rab Noakes this past week. We put up a virtual duet of a great Everly Brothers song. And this song is directly influenced by a song that I heard on an old Everly Brothers record called Songs Our Daddy Taught Us. And it's an old folk songs and old Irish songs and country songs. And you know, I was a young kid when I listened to it, and it was you know, it blew my mind, these songs. And there's a song on there called the Roving Gambler. It's about a gambler that steals a girl's heart and takes her away from her family and her home. And of course, it goes horribly wrong because it's a folk song. So it goes horribly wrong for everyone. And we really we kind of hear from the girl, some of it, but we mostly hear from the gambler, and it just feels like we're not hearing all the voices. There's other people affected by this. So I thought it'd be great to hear from the boyfriend, of the girl. So this is his song. It's called It's a Curse to Love a Gambling Man. 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 He sang like a bird in a buckeye tree, but that singing bird did not fool me. I could see him coming a mile away. But when the Queen of Hearts played her hand, my true love ran over with that man. Oh, it's a curse to love a gambling man. 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 If you wanna know a hard life, try being a gambler's wife. If I said it once, I said it 100 times. But she never listened from the start. She let that gambler steal her heart. Oh, it's a curse to love a gambling man. 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 How the tears streamed down my face that day she packed her traveling case. That day I watched her right away. Oh, the ace of spades can bring it in, but every winning streak comes to an end. It's a curse to love a gambling man. 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 Oh, it's a curse to love a gambling man. Oh, it's a curse to love a gambling man. Yeah. Thank you so much for asking for that song. It's a curse to love a gambling man. I'd like to switch over and do a song that I actually put on the set list. I actually requested it of myself. It's a song I don't think I've performed it that often. But it's a song I put on Brooks's Blues, and it's an old gospel song called "I Will Do My Last Singing." And singing in this land someday. I will do my last singing in this land someday. I don't know when, I don't know where. We'll just have to wait and see. But I will do my last singing in this land someday. I will do my last praying in this land someday. I will do my last praying in this land someday. I don't know where, I don't know when. We'll just have to wait and see. But I will do my last praying in this land someday. Traveling in this land someday. I will do my last traveling in this someday. I don't know where, I don't know when. We'll just have to wait and see. But I will do my last traveling in this land someday. I will do my last traveling in this land someday. I will do my last singing. It's a great old classic tune. And so glad that you could join me here for Shake These Blues. I got a couple more songs to play, but I just want to just thank you all for your support this year. It's been a strange year for so many of us, and thank you for taking some of your time to spend it with me, and those of you that have made donations tonight, but also in the past, thank you so much for that. Thank you for your generosity. It's greatly appreciated, and thanks for keeping the music alive, and that's great. So stay tuned. There's the subscribe button, which is down below this video. This will be posted after the evening. My team of experts will hop on it and we'll post it. But you can subscribe to my channel. That helps. You can hit that little bell so you get notifications. But there's equally, there's a website and there's music. There's lots of chords and lyrics, and there's tab. You can just download it. If you are looking for certain things, please don't hesitate to let me know. I have loads of time. Not being on the road, and so I've been able to catch up with my archive of music. So please have a look there. I do have a Patreon site with some lessons happening there if you're into that, but just check in to YouTube as you're able. So anyways, great. I'm going to do a couple more tunes. I'm going to go back to my trusty acoustic here, and I'd like to do kind of a soulful swingy kind of blues number, and this one this is one I haven't played in quite a while, but I was delighted to be asked to play it. It's a song I wrote for my wife Jo right after we got married, and it's called Teach Me. Teach me how to do that thing you do. No matter how you're feeling or what's going on, the radio is playing song after song. From the other room I hear you singing along. Teach me how to do teach me how to move the way that you move. Teach me how to leave it all behind get my feet off of the ground. Teach me how to do that thing you do. I'm staring at my coffee, but I'm not shaking that groove. So I get to my feet and I walk to you. I say, hey, baby, teach me that thing you do. Teach me how to do that thing you do. That thing you do. That thing you do. Thank you very much. That's Teach Me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a great pleasure. I send you all the best for the new year, and I hope you keep well and keep safe. Thank you so much for your support. I think we have time for one more to go out with. Thank you for all the requests. I may do this again, and if I do, please send your requests. I saw one for Darker Kind of Blue. I think I saw two for Darker Kind of Blue, and that goes back to a record I made in 1999. I would need to relearn that one. And then there was another one for Chasing the Groove, and of course Frank Delandry, which I would love to do as well. So I'm sorry I've run out of time, and but if you see these are happening again, please feel free to send me the requests, and my team of experts will get me prepared for the event, and so we'll be ready. But it's been great. Thank you so much. I saw that Arthur had said that the link wasn't there. Yeah, something happened when I went online, and it, for some reason, it skipped to some other link. So I'll figure all that out after this is over. My team of experts and I will sit down and sort this out. I don't know what's happened, but anyway, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad I'm here. And thank you for joining me. So here's one you can sing along if you want, and I think you'll recognize it. Something you got, baby, makes the world all right. Something you got, baby, brings me home every night. Something you got, baby, you ought to know. My, whoa, whoa, I love you so. Something you got, baby, makes me work all day. Something you got, baby, makes me bring home my pay. Something you got, baby, you ought to know. My, whoa, whoa, I love you so. Something you got, baby, makes the world all right. Something you got, baby, brings me home every night. Something you got, baby, slow. I love you so. Yeah. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. And I look forward to being in touch then. So thank you all very much. All the best. Thanks for joining me.